Oh, hello. My name is Doreen Lyon. I'm a printmaker and painter of all sorts of things, and I dabble in all sorts of medium as to what I'm trying to do. Nature is always my inspiration, and depending on where we live at the time, and trying to get nature into what I'm doing. So I taught myself how to make eco prints into paper, which was an exciting project to actually get the plants into the paper themselves, which is an excellent project. But then, having got all those in there, what was I going to do with them? So I started to make books, and this is one of the first books that I made, which is a book which is made with waxed covers to keep it clean, and this one's actually been printed. Using paper from my collection and then drawn onto the top. This has given me some ideas on what to do with my paper when I've created it. This was to tell the story of Thirlmere Lakes, and I made it 2 years ago when the lake itself was not there anymore because the drought had dried it all up. It used to be there, but it wasn't there anymore. So I tried to show what was there. In other words, the birds were still there, the animals were still there, and the memories that people had were still there. This is my daughter when she was teaching her little girl how to catch tadpoles in the water. So a lot of Thirlmere memories are of learning to swim in the lakes and paddling and catching tadpoles, and that's what I tried to do, particularly with the rocks. The rocks are very important, I found. And so I included a little memory at the back that the park is changing. It was once a playground for our families and visitors. Now the waters are receding. Scientific work is underway to decide why this is so. And meanwhile, the drought takes hold and the park changes again. As the bracken and the low shrubs slowly die and are taken into the earth, the rock walls of the valley come forth. They show us their structure and their strength. Testament to a time millions of years ago when the earth tumbled them into their shapes and places. They have been shelters to the old people and to a variety of animals during all these seasons. If we could read them, they would tell us the story of the park. And so I continue to try to tell the story of the park in prints, little bits of the park in prints, different ways of actually getting the fabric into the plants and the animals into prints. And at the moment I'm doing collage. This is pieces taken from pre-printed papers of the plants that were in the park on a jelly pad. Some of you will know what a jelly pad is. You can get some quite good effects, and then you can make them into pictures. And the pictures are of the park. So that's my journey so far.